Hello, hello, hello. TM24 here, and we are back with some more Marvel Snap content. Now, if this is your first time finding the channel, welcome. I hope you find this video entertaining and educational as we're talking about how to play discard, and I'm going to show you a one-game showcase of a pretty much perfect discard game. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for the continued support. I really appreciate it. My llama who's chilling here, he appreciates it as well. But let's talk about this discard deck. So this is the one that I've been running lately. I'm running only one drop as of right now. Now, I used to have Sunspot in here as well, but ideally you want to play something on 2, something on 3, something on 4, so you kind of get the idea. Sunspot might not get a ton of value. So the only one drop we're running is Nebula. Now we've replaced, Sunspot with a potential, other source of power in the form of the Collector, right? So Morbius, the Collector, Wolverine Swarm, and Colleen Wing are our 2 drops. Now the only ones that we actually want to play before turn 6 are going to be Morbius, the Collector, and Colleen Wing. You'd love to keep Wolverine and Swarm in your hand. So ideally, turn 1, you're getting Nebula down. Turn 2, you're getting, hopefully, Morbius down. Turn 3 comes along, and you've got a couple of options. You could go Storm. You could go a Lady Sif. Or you could play a Collector. You kind of got a few options here, and it really depends on what the rest of your hand looks like. So if you've got, you've got Colleen Wing and she's going to hit Wolverine or Swarm, that might be a better option than dropping a Storm. If you've got Dracula in your hand ready to go for turn 4, maybe you do play that Storm so that Dracula can come out. If you've got nothing really that makes a whole ton of sense other than, like Lady Sif and, a Wolverine, maybe you play that Lady Sif and you hit that Apocalypse to start building its power. So turn 3, ideally, you're kind of filling in, adding power where you can. Turn 4 is going to be owned by Dracula, just like turn 5 is going to be owned by MODOK. Turn 6 then, hopefully you're playing a couple of Swarms along with a 6 drop. And you want to play that 6 drop wherever you need that power. And if you're playing that Chavez, that's going to be 15 power if you had Swarm discarded as well. If maybe you need a little bit more, your Apocalypse has been discarded once, and all of a sudden it's 12 plus 6, so it's 18 power coming down if Swarm has been discarded. So you can have some huge turn 6s as well. But we're going to get into this game. I talk you through it during it, and I will see you guys right after it. All right, we've got Morbius, MODOK, Colleen Wing ready to go. We even hit Dracula. So the only thing left that we need to see is Apocalypse, and we'll have pretty much everything we want. We'd love to see Swarms. We'd love to see, a 3 drop in here as well. Subterranea is a bit rough. Onslaught Citadel is really good for us, though. We just hit the Apocalypse. That's huge. Absolutely huge. This should be a nice, easy win here. So it's a destroy package. Okay. There's a rock. Do we want to... I think we want to destroy that. The question is where. I think we want to go over here. Carnage coming through. That's fine. We don't want Morbius to get too big too quick. We can still compete on Subterranea as well. They might end up taking Morbius. So let's get Dracula down. It's going to be a Venom. Yep. That's fine, because I think we are still ahead of that Venom. 16. Oh, and we hit Wolverine right there. Yeah, we should be ahead. This is pretty much a perfect game right here. MODOK coming through. Morbius is going to be huge. Yep. Oh, Wolverine hit the perfect card as well. So now we're ahead here. He's snapping. So why would he snap? I go first. he probably plays Shang-Chi here, right? And if he doesn't play Shang-Chi here, what's his game plan? I think we just play Chavez there and let it ride. It's Noel. Noel's a good play there, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to get a nice, huge win here. He thought he had it, but we took that nice and clean. That's pretty much the perfect discard game. All right, and we are back. As I said in that video, that was pretty much a perfect discard game. One game showcase to kind of show you how the deck works. Now, we would have loved to hit Nebula on one instead. Of course, it's only one drop in your deck, so a lot of the times you might miss her, but that's okay. We had a Morbius on 2, and the location actually helped us out a lot there, so that worked out as well. Again, 3 comes around, and you have a couple of options, but we didn't, you know, our best option was actually our Colleen Wing. We discarded a rock. We would have loved to hit Wolverine or something like that, but it's okay. We had Dracula ready to go on 4, MODOK on 5, and then we were able to play Chavez on 6. And we probably even misplayed Chavez. We probably should have played Chavez in the far left lane instead of the far right one where we did. But you can kind of get away with a few mistakes because of how strong this deck can be. And knowing what your opponent's going to do. I didn't think that they were going to go null there, but I had a good feeling that I was going to win that lane with just Apocalypse being discarded. So again, that was pretty much a perfect discard game. You know, maybe one little mistake and one missed card, but overall, nice, easy victory. And I hope you guys kind of get a nice understanding of how to play these discard decks. Now, if you've hung around this long, thank you. I appreciate you doing so. Now would be a good time to hit that subscribe button. I'll definitely be doing more of these. If you guys have a deck that you would love to see, put it in the comments and I'd be happy to take a look at it and try and find the perfect playline for that deck. But until next time, have some fun.